Welcome to my YouTube channel Safety Guidelines. My name is Fahim Azam, and in this video I shall share some basic tips on vehicle safety. Normally a term is called 360-degree inspection, and it is very common among professionals to go for it every day. What is a 360-degree inspection? It means inspection of vehicle from bumper to bumper, inside, outside, under the hood and vehicle. And why we need this inspection? Let's take some examples of it. If we do the inspection, we can see the flat tire. Even sometimes I faced a cat taking rest under my car. Also I faced low coolant level for radiator. Let's start with basic checks on below listed parts. Lights, blinkers are indicators, wiper blades, windshield washer fluid, engine oil, power steering fluid, brake fluid, coolant, hose and belts, battery, acid or dry charge, tire pressure, and finally tire condition. Lights and blinkers are indicators. Check the headlights and tail lights. For blinkers are indicators and brake lights, tell your buddy to turn on both side blinkers. Also apply brake pedal, and you can verify while standing outside. Wiper blades. Please do check the wipers for any damage or cracks. If your vehicle is parked under direct sunlight in summers, do replace the wipers after every 2 years, even if they look okay. Windshield washer fluid. Please do see the sign as mentioned in the picture. Open the lid and fill water for windshield, then close the lid. Engine oil. Please see the sign for engine oil to add or change. Now I will brief about how to check the level of engine oil, as it's very important. Warm up the engine if it is not. Park your vehicle on a level spot. Set the parking brake. Make sure the transmission is in parking mode. Turn the engine off. Open the hood and find the engine oil dipstick. It has a bright handle with yellow or red hollow. Pull the dipstick out and wipe it off with a clean towel. Insert it back until the dipstick is fully seated. Pull it out again and check the oil level. Please do the needful action as per the dipstick clearly shown in this picture. Power steering fluid. Open the hood and find the cap marked with the words power steering fluid. Most reservoirs for this fluid will come with either level indicating marking on the side where you can see how full the reservoir is, or with a dipstick under the cap of the reservoir. Using the dipstick is quite simple, much like with oil. Maintain the level if lower than low level, otherwise recap it. Brake fluid. The reservoir is transparent with lines marked minimum and maximum. The brake fluid level should fall between these lines. I will give you an extra advice. In addition to seeing your brake or ABS warning light come on, if your brake pedal feels too hard or spongy, goes down too far, makes noise, drags or pulsates, or if your car pulls to one side or gives off a burning smell while braking, take the car in for servicing. Coolant. Coolant levels are easy to check. You don't have to open the radiator cap. Instead, check the markings on the side of the reservoir. You are good to go if the fluid reaches the full marking line. If the fluid is low, remove the radiator cap and add the coolant or a 50-50 mix of coolant and water. Make sure you read the bottle to see if it is a pre-mixed. It's also a good idea to inspect the hoses connected to the radiator for any leaks or damage. Note that if you are adding more liquid to the cooling system, be sure the engine has cooled down. Also, don't attempt to open the radiator cap while the engine is hot. Hose pipes. I can tell you at least 7 reasons of bad radiator hose. Coolant fluid leaks, low coolant levels, coolant crust formation near radiator hose, failed radiator hose clamps, swollen or spongy radiator hose, broken or worn radiator hose, engine overheats. Here is the picture of a damaged hose for better understanding. Let's discuss on the belts. Here are some tips for inspecting the belts. Look for cracks, fraying or splits on the top cover. Look for signs of glazing on the belt sides. Glazed or slick belts can slip, overheat or crack. Twist a serpentine belt to look for separating layers, cracks or missing chunks on the grooves on the other underside. Note that replacement belt should be identical in length, width and number of grooves to the factory belt, I mean car manufacturer. Battery. If corrosion builds up on your car battery, it can interfere with the battery's ability to function. If your car is having trouble starting or you notice problem with the electrical parts of your car, you may need to clean corrosion of the battery. Depending on which side the corrosion forms, you can diagnose various battery problems. If it is on the negative terminal, this is a sign of undercharging, while if it is on the positive terminal, it is due to overcharging. For dry charge battery, please see indicators for its health. Mostly dry battery has 3 indicators: good, charge and replace. Let's discuss how to clean up or replace the battery. Dry off the battery, wipe it down with a clean rag. Wipe down the battery cables, discard your rag. Apply petroleum directly to each battery terminal liberally. Reconnect the battery cables, beginning with the positive connection followed by the negative connection. Tighten each connection with pliers or wrench. Tire pressure. If the pressure is low, you will add air into affected tire, but the question is how much pressure is required in each tire of your car. You can find this informative sticker on the panel of front door as shown in the picture. The sticker has detail for front, rear and spare tire pressure as recommended by car manufacturer. Now let's talk about tire condition. When checking your tires, it is important to take a look at their tread. If the tread is beginning to wear down, then your tires will lose traction and won't grip the road as well when driving through bad weather. There are two ways to check: penny test, thread level indicator. A normal set of tires should last for 60,000 to 75,000 kilometers or about 4 to 5 years. It depends on your vehicle, whether it is being driven in the city, on the motorway or off-road. I hope you like my video. If you like my video, please subscribe, like, share and comment on my video. Press the bell icon to receive notification. See you in the next video. Till then, have a good time. Bye.